Okay, so King Charles is taking his house badge for the judge fees. And I've been added by the police vaginas. The police vaginas have been adding me as that house, that move, that angle, that move, that angle. To how did the Manuel did that get arrested? Oh, how did the police get the meth fingers? Meth fingers. Back and forth. So that's the house of King Charles, and then the business of Manuel. When I decide to do my business, that is that. To your house. The king's perception right now is beyond me because I'm not high, and the king knows that. Yeah, that he has hyperbole to the king. And that's the right part. He's super loaded, super synchronizing. I'm not really forlobing it. He knows if he watches this episode, he's forward and stuff. Yeah, forlobing it with the high. Some of the congressmen over there. Oh, that's what it? Yeah, that's what it right now. That I'm doing that coverage to me, you, they. Now King Charles gonna deliver. We were joking about the kings in the motherfucking house, but the last shots.
Members of Congress.
Okay, so
representatives of the American people.
He likes it that way with the left fuck.
States, territories, cities.
The big King Charles. Big King Dick.
I would like, if I may, to take this opportunity to express my particular gratitude.
And then to the left on the Iranian, that the boy's actually doing it, doing us.
Meeting of Congress.
Yeah, with the way.
The Queen and myself to thank the American people for welcoming us to the United States.
That's it. That's all that.
This semi-quincentennial year.
Oh, so you said up about that.
And for all of that time.
Una cita con dinero. Well, when the police goes, oh, well, an appointment. Okay, I got talking about an appointment with, oh, I see, I had an appointment for money, just that. That's it, King Charles playing that ball. I say if King Charles is my benefactor right now, say he's my pay guy.
And
to the fucks.
All of that time, our destinies as nations have been interlinked. As Oscar Wilde said, we have really everything in common with America.
Oh yeah, right now we're relying a lot on the five-way. Yeah, very huge to mention Obama to Trump, and they now live. Because per se their orders back there and the front man are in line. Although Europe's Manuel is adding the insert text. Say how to fight AI, and then the English, local English insert text. Like that. Yeah, we're not saying graffiti orders.
Not far from this great building that sought to harm the leadership of your nation. And
we were saying that the revolution to Trump. That was to say right now. I'm vigorously open to the Microphone Act.
Such acts of violence.
Yeah, in the suspicion of the arrival of the king. Right the fuck now. Because he disrupted the TV for like about 3 minutes before the actual ongoing visit of the King Charles to the Congress. 3 minutes. When you're at home and I'll cut off your shit and then we're gonna play this.
Whatever our differences, whatever disagreements we may have, we stand united in our commitment to.
Well, following up that he was visiting.
To protect.
And then boom, busted into the TV.
And to salute the courage.
But yeah, like that.
Of those who daily risk their lives.
Or nah, it was gonna be an undernote. The King Charles and the presidency or the White House administration, something.
It is hard not to feel the weight of history.
But not like right now. That.
Because the modern relationship between our two nations.
Oh, because in the substance, a lot of Englishmen fell to the side of the schoolway.
It is extraordinary to think.
Still right now, battling it out as LAPD 12-year-old LUSD to the White House as a shooter now.
So I come here today with
You see all those plays, all those masking agencies, LAPD and the USD. That's it.
created to represent the voice of all American people.
I'm also going lightly on this.
Sacred rights and
Just King Charles right now. On the high tour.
speaking in this
Like that.
renowned chamber of
Those.
debate
How so?
and
Well, I got my peripherals on the
I
charger.
cannot help but think of my late mother,
And the excitement of having King Charles for about 1 hour.
1991, was also afforded this signal honor and similarly spoke
To
under
that.
the watchful eye of the Statue of Freedom above us.
Englishman.
Today,
You're right
I'm
behind.
here on this great occasion in the life of our nations to express the highest regard and friendship of the British people to the people of the United States.
In that way.
Now, as you may know, when I address my own parliament,
When that does London warnings.
we still follow an age-old tradition and take a member of parliament,
Yeah, you might about that. Then us.
holding him or her at Buckingham Palace.
But what ifs, ands.
These days, we look after our guests rather well, to the point that they often do not want to leave.
Yeah, you may pick a good
I
way.
don't know, Mr. Speaker, if were any volunteers
But when?
that were here today.
But we need that golden lavish stuff more than, well, let's go to war. Let's go to war about that.
Across the centuries, Mr. Speaker, that emerged
The ritual exchanges.
certain
That's what the king is saying.
from which we can
I'm
learn
processing
from
it.
mutual strength. With the spirit of 1776 in our minds, we can perhaps agree that we do not always agree.
Yes, Mr. King, it does go to the puff machine if
Indeed, the
I count the timer to 209. Probably started at 2, cut the line to my 12,
fundamental disagreement between
12
and at the same time
Pacific
share
time, Western time. About that, let's do that. Let's change Pacific time to Western time. The king in it. Look at it. If we go to my page, the king just smiled to it. Look at that. How strong is it? Changing the Pacific time label to the Western time label.
we can discern that our
That'll be
nations are,
us,
in fact,
2026.
like-minded.
Like Trump. Remember Trump Day? He's on reference to the Gulf of America.
In which our
Let's go for Western time,
to this
not Pacific time, Western time. Which I doubt anybody will dispute about the invasions in such a way the king and I, Manuel of the West, can dispute that openly.
and by Joe,
About that, I left that right now with that. Did I really? Yeah, I know how to tie the knot of the strings to the needle on the thread to sew your jacket or your shirt.
is the
In the English terms, those are expensive items. Are not regular garments that you may dispose of
state visit to
or anything like that. That it.
the bond of kinship and identity between America
That
and the
it.
United Kingdom
But how do you
and eternal.
tie the knot to the end of the strings, to the end of the string threading? Picked it up. I just knew it had to do with anything and everything. Got a manual. Hey, Manuel, can you do that? Can you do that for them? Do the coverage where you do that. The fine threading. Fine. Okay, I'll do the fine threading. And right now,
Mr. Speaker, this
I'm holding the
is my first
tripod like a microphone for the perfect angle.
of this great republic.
You know?
This is in fact my 20th visit to
And the PC, you say, oh, go smoke out. We'll put a Street Fighter right now.
the Commonwealth.
I'm pretty sure that the king has the system, a PC system, which is a video game system. And that is that. Okay, so watch, let me get that on the coal. Because I'm still on the process of going and finding out the legacy of the weed department. To the years.
First President George Washington.
On this bowl, on this bong here, to the king, in communion.
Never set foot
Oh my God, am I the only
and please rest
hemper
assured, I'm not here
in the earth? Yeah, I got your hemp basket, sir. You could let your baby out in his hemp basket, sir. That's what that was all about. I also picked that up.
The founding fathers were bold and imaginative rebels with a cause. 200
Yeah, everybody believing in Jerusalem next door. I know, we're actually Tom Sawyer.
years ago,
Yeah, we Tom Sawyer and not Jerusalem.
the United Kingdom,
And there it is, the United Kingdom to America. Yeah, everybody was believing that Jerusalem was next door, dude.
they declared independence by balancing contending forces and drawing strength
I got the mic.
to diversity. They united 13 disparate colonies to forge a nation on the revolutionary idea of life, liberty, and the pursuit.
Who's calling at me?
They carried with them and carried forward the great inheritance of the British Enlightenment, as well as the ideals which had an even deeper history in English common law
Is that right though?
and Magna Carta.
Is that right though? The power of invisible smoke. I got about 4 cameras on this phone, a 6-inch phone with about 4 cameras.
And they are
That's
still
deep.
vital.
Deep there.
Our Declaration of Rights
It is the 6 inches for the phone of the Western size, medium American size businesses. And then long live the king with the extra camera order of make smoke vanishes.
often verbatim
It would auto rotate and or vanish smokes,
1791.
blurs, speed motions.
Go even further back.
And the absolutes, whenever the king was on his episode, his documentary episode, he showed his desktop.
Carta,
He got it on white,
in at least
looking aged white.
160 Supreme
That is
Court
that.
cases since 1789, not least as the foundation of the principle that executive
That the
power
king's CPU must be shown.
checks and balances.
Balances. 12 minutes right now. With the memory card of 132 gigabytes integrated for the show of the website to the internet. So there's no worries about data storage. And then the 5G was a new chip,
While there stands a stone by
Data
the
chip.
Thames at Runnymede, where Magna Carta was signed in the
for also the Magna of spyware,
records that an
where each device is electronically
site
accessed
given to the United States
via the iReport.
United Kingdom to
And the United Kingdom is similarized with that
in
system.
support of liberty.
There was the reports and follows and phones connect, disconnect, connect, disclose.
Distinguished members of the 119th Congress, it is here
Did that in the pocket.
very hall
Oh, I'm saying, I go for double M.
and the promise of America
On everybody's smartphone, double M.
in every session
Double M episodes to it.
cast
Brand new episode to brand new phone to brand new year.
generation of many,
Not just the volumes,
the living mosaic
not just the gesture motions, but the applications of the computer.
of countries. It is the very fact
And that's what the king had to
of
say.
our vibrant, diverse,
That's goddamn.
and free societies that gives us our collective strength
And then the Grand took the GPU.
to support victims of some
To it.
ills
To it. The Grand took the GPU.
exist in both our societies.
Using local networks to GPU manifest.
Mr. Speaker, for many here,
Oh yeah, and Mr. Speaker is for that. The GPU manifestations on phones are due to electronic accessing, and the king is for. Vance, nah. Is that it? Curse me right now. Is that it? Yeah. But that is as far as powers go, and that's very strong right now. A lot of men gotta look down with that. That's the note on 321. That's maximum securities. Oh, I don't want to say that to that guy. I don't want to make a joke. Serio. Yeah, that.
having devoted a large part of my life
Of our
to
secrecy.
interfaith relationships, and
It's for the how does the king fuck though?
a greater
Okay, no, the king is looking at to the fuck though.
faith in the triumph of
Well, everybody's looking at the actual expiatory way because of the double M.
countless time,
I tell you that countless of time, double
I
M.
am inspired by the profound
With the medium size,
that develops
as American labeled.
grow in their understanding.
Bro, like what? How whack is that? Everybody going for it. Everybody going for all those angles. Small, medium, large. All that.
Which is my hope.
Yeah, I feel disrespect.
And prayer.
Yeah.
That in these turbulent times, working together and with our international partners.
Not in the big ads, because I go live. It does go live. Like, how the fuck? And the king says, I am this old right now in front of Manuel, but that's it. Checking out his phone, his gigs. Yeah, that's it. Maybe he might have had a queen on. Or so, you know? Yeah, like that. I like that, I like that. And in this year, everybody now goes, oh, so you were all up into your grams. And all that. They go, oh, of course not.
And a duty to foster compassion, to promote peace, to deepen mutual understanding, and to value all
and their middle ground.
All faiths and of none.
Yeah, because what is that? It's very, very, like, verified. People pay that for verified Instagram and stuff. I was like, even beta verify? It's like, I say in Spanish, igual. You know, it's like, Okay, so now I'm gonna bounce back on my cigarro.
People is truly unique, and that alliance is part of what Henry Kissinger described as Kennedy's soaring vision of an Atlantic partnership based on twin pillars.
So in this episode, being one with the king.
That partnership, I believe, Mr. Speaker, is more
address to Congress is
the first reigning British sovereign to set foot in America was my grandfather, King George VI. He visited in 1939 with my beloved grandmother, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. The forces of fascism in Europe were on the march, and sometime before the United States had joined us in the defense of freedom, our shared values prevailed. Today, we find ourselves in a new era, but those values remain. It is an era that is in many ways more volatile and more dangerous than the world to which my late mother spoke in this chamber in 1991. The challenges we face are too great for any one nation to bear alone. But in this unpredictable environment, our alliance cannot rest on past achievements or assume that foundational principles simply endure. As my Prime Minister said last month,
the lip I got
is an indispensable partnership. We must not disregard everything that has sustained us.
Adults are preferred right now.
Instead, we must build on it. Renewal today.
Oh, we could get that. We could grab their pussies like Trump.
United Kingdom
If it's spoken in adult manners.
A transformation in British defense.
See the Latina right there? That's what the face did. That face did. Okay, I need to unlock it right now. And we're going to write even the king and me, and then we go, oh shit, we get sweaty right now. We gotta put out like Trump, not Trump, like that. Like grab him by the pussy and they actually do it, and then oh shit, do I do like Trump? Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. And right now, Manuel, this channel, and this king are one or another. And that's what we gotta want. And this tripod, as a matter of fact, if I lift it up, when I put it down like a cane, like a motherfucking staff, that I'm taking from the king's mind right now to me. It's holding the camera, of course. Gonna make it fly on the ground, shake all that bull. Yeah, pay extra for all that bull. All that bull stuff.
During my visit to New York,
well, I gotta give a thumbs up for that, for the live lessons.
The families, and
to the ganja cow.
We stood with you then, and we stand with you now, in solemn remembrance of a day that shall never be forgotten.
Oh, the queen died. My mom died too. And then the vape. Going to house so terrible so. House so terrible so.
In the immediate aftermath of 9/11, when NATO invoked Article 5 for the first time, and the United Nations Security Council was united in the face of terror, we answered the call together, as our people have done so for more than a century, shoulder to shoulder, through 2 world wars, the Cold War, Afghanistan, and moments that have defined our shared security. Today, Mr. Speaker, that same unyielding resolve.
Okay, so I'm getting from the king the file of Putin fucking
and her most courageous
Zelensky. And rescue Manuel because he goes, oh wait, I sexually grip him. No, let's sexually ungrip him. Okay? Okay? Going up to Manuel. I go, yeah, no, don't be sexually gripping each other. They'll want to separate and go on to war.
It is needed in order to secure a truly just and lasting peace. From the depths of the Atlantic to the disastrously melting ice caps of the Arctic, the commitment and expertise of the United States Armed Forces and its allies lie at the heart of NATO.
I mean, that is that right now.
Defense, protecting our citizens.
Like, oh, wow. While we were talking right now, that did occur.
From our common
We were talking about that right now, that did happen.
defense, intelligence, and security
And just like that. Ask Manuel again. Oh, yeah. I was right here right now. And then boom, Vladimir doing that. Zelensky doing that.
Today, thousands of U.S.
But they know.
defense
No.
officials and their families
Know what?
are stationed
Manuel was on the internet.
as British personnel.
They hate
serve with equal
push you, says the
pride
king. You
across
did that to
13
me.
American states.
I have taken the Holy Ghost position
Building
via the internet crystal ball
lives together,
with the 5-way.
and we have agreed the
Just
most
how the show's
ambitious
taking place.
submarine program in history.
And not any other thing. But the 5-way. You know, because in World War II, if you go in from the west to the middle, and then there's the Eastern Front. And in World War III, the Eastern Front, and then there's the middle, and then there's the West End. And then it goes into flag naming, which is about 20 naming flags versus Mexico's or the United States,
A country which I'm
that they have both now been disputed to America, to Mexico, America. 50 states each, or what the fuck, 100 fucking states, 100 fucking names in English, 100 fucking names in Spanish.
so because they
And then you cross each other for battles. You got tanks, horses,
for the future,
air battleship,
our citizens safe
water battleship,
to come.
situations, circumstances, fire-ups, budgets, stuck on pen and pencil. Because nobody,
Equality
nothing habla.
are also the foundation.
Well, what is that one language right there? Who? Swiss.
The rule of law,
It ain't no Swiss bank robbery going on, eh?
rules,
No matter what.
independent judiciary,
You go, oh, what is that? Was that some type of cheese? No, dude, it's some land over there. That got some type of
justice. These features
encryptions.
the conditions
You see those encryptions going on.
of unmatched economic growth.
But you gotta get past those. Like Netanyahu, says Manuel.
Why our governments are
Which is why I took that pre-encrypted cookie and doubled it by Manuel of Oaxaca
write the next chapter
versus Israel
of our joint
of Nate.
prosperity.
Which was largely by a grip on power versus a grip on. I just a person, dude. Just a person as the representative, dude. Because it is that power. He is not Jesus. He is Netanyahu, the representative of Jerusalem, with the power of words.
And in AI
Not even God representing like that.
the promise of saving
So I'm not even God representing like that unless I need to God represent like that.
broadly
To both and broadly understand that.
30 billion
Because this is the king right now.
in annual trade.
He's going, oh, how should I play the marbles right now, the abacus right now? He's good in the abacus. He does. Because we've been getting that out because of Trump
That innovation
and that. And there's another 5 player out there that likes to play it like that, with the abacus, into it like that. both.
These are strong
Like that,
foundations on which to continue.
Now I'm deep up into the speeches. Also, both. Now I'm running into that. Like, what am I supposed to do? Your camera, my camera. But I think the voices are the solutions pretty good right there. I give a good middle ground.
Of both countries.
The tightness, yeah, the tightness.
The Marshall Scholarship, named after
On the
great
other
General
pages, it goes,
George
oh my
Marshall,
God, dude, you get in
and
trouble.
the association of which
With
I'm so proud to
yeah.
be patron,
It was super tight.
are emblematic of the connection.
Yeah, emblematic. If we're not the King raises his hands, wants to give out a badge. And it was, oh hell no. And si sale de Manuel,
Have been awarded.
he's straight out of the gate. Right? Yeah, I like that. You see that eye? See that eye? That tightness to that eye right now.
Study at the United Kingdom.
That's what we're studying to this 25 minutes for everybody.
So as we
Everybody
look
on this episode watch.
toward the next 250 years, we must also reflect on our shared responsibility to safeguard nature, our most precious and irreplaceable asset. Millennia before our nations existed, before any
That's a past
border
millennia.
the mountains of Scotland and Appalachia were
Also,
one,
when the money
a
starts
single continuous range forged in the ancient
to Oaxaca.
of continents. The natural wonders of the United States
For that.
are indeed a unique asset, and generations of Americans have risen to
Good
this
song.
calling. Indigenous, political, and civic leaders,
And that is that.
people in rural communities and cities alike,
No, is it going on right now?
all help to protect and nurture
And King's getting out on. Yeah.
President Theodore Roosevelt called the glorious heritage of this land's extraordinary natural splendor, on which so much of its prosperity has always depended. Yet, even as we celebrate the beauty that surrounds us, our generation must decide how to address the collapse of
Yeah, maybe we need some
critical
girls right
natural
now.
systems, which threatens far more than the harmony and essential
Openly,
purpose
like,
of
what the
nature.
hell?
We ignore at our peril the fact that these natural systems
But this angle is pretty good, you know. Need some girls.
provide the foundation for our prosperity and our national security.
The fight connectivity right now.
The story of the United Kingdom,
Well, if you do the Western time, I could go by Western Wizard.
a story
And it is the
of
speech that I connect
renewal, and
live.
remarkable power.
Live mode, connected with the live mode.
From the bitter division,
Well, if I'm on Harry Potter right now,
we forged a
let's go on battle mode, raw battle mode with what, Harry Potter. Boom. And connect the king. The king goes, oh, that's right, la fuerza.
with all my heart.
What is that? Like gladiatorship. Connectivity and such a way.
Our partners in Europe and the Commonwealth
That partnership
and
with
across the world.
sexuality.
And
Yeah, caught on. Right, there you go, right. People did it right now. Right there.
and that we ignore the clarion calls to become ever more inward-looking. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Vice President, distinguished
You love
ladies
it,
and
smoke.
gentlemen,
Le estaba haciendo
America's words carry weight and
Like
meaning, as they have since independence.
la pipa al rey.
This great nation matter even more.
That's what's going on.
President
Ask Manuel.
did so well.
I do know my own answer. I do not find the king live very often, and usually in the dress
The
code
world may little note what we say,
of the church, Pastor Conceta. Do connect in another manner to the king or Renee, because also it's very censored, very censored.
two countries
As to even connect, and then you see I was talking about the angle, but then to actually connect is very shallow, yeah, like that.
of our peoples.
Or he got way more connectivity. I could be punching a line to the king.
And God
Punching a lion today. Yeah, like that. And the king would be experiencing it if we had that. You know, it was the Apple Watch synchronization maybe at the end. But then again, Englishman. She's high about it.
His homework. He was eloquent, he was funny, he was thoughtful, and he was incredibly respectful. Starting his comments by saying, the United States Congress, the citadel democracy, created to represent the voices of all American people to advance sacred rights and freedoms. And then later getting a standing ovation when he said the bond of kinship between the U.S. and the U.K.
Oh, they got secret prototype to underbot versus understaff.
There were several moments of standing
There you go,
ovations
underbot.
throughout his speech.
That's what the king brought in.
The king tried to reaffirm those strong...
Yeah, oh, I got that shot. Did we get the shot? Yeah.
The UK and, of course, the United States as well. And as I bring in Ryan Nobles here to listen to the speech as well there on Capitol Hill...
Okay, so right now, transfer that to Vance. Oh, the underbot is under Vance, man. Very well. Because that dick has Vance's attention a lot right now. And the king. And I'm also on the large memory. You see, this 31 minutes.
See how you could not interpret it as such, Tom, and I have to say, being in the room, and it may not have been picked up if you were watching at home.
Oh, but why, Manuel?
He said those two lines. There was a hush.
Oh, they did that. They did that. Even today, I got a comment. ¿Cuándo vas a hacer tus videos?
That clearly resonated.
I was like, what? Through my headphones.
In the room, and then when he drove that point,
You know what it does? Out of your head and through my headphones.
Saying that the world may little know what we say, but we'll never forget what we do. That was as powerful a moment, I think, as anything that he gave over the course of that roughly 25-minute speech. And there were multiple opportunities for him to use his subtle nature to drive home a point. Right before that section that you had brought up, Tom, he talked all about how the United Kingdom and the United States need to reinforce their alliance and that they will continue to defend our shared values with partners in Europe and the Commonwealth across the world, and that they ignore the clarion calls to become ever more inward-looking, which of course has been a degree
Was that Vance right now?
for the Trump administration at different points.
Oh, yeah, Mexican at the top left.
The other thing I think is
Looking like Luffy and
interesting to
shit.
point out, which you may not realize if you were watching at home, I had to prepare
That's why Mike Johnson.
that the king did not at any point
Is that looks like Luffy to Manuel? Yeah.
away from the remarks that he had prepared to deliver in this chamber.